Welcome to our exploration of Colorado's cinematic landscape. You probably know that Colorado is a stunning state with diverse landscapes, but did you know that some of your favorite movies were filmed here? Or at least a movie. In this video, we'll dive into 15 iconic films shot in the great state of Colorado and the locations that brought them to life. First up, let's talk about one of the most iconic films set in Colorado.
I'm talking about a little place called Aspen.
Dumb and Dumber. While a good chunk of the movie takes place in Aspen, most of the filming was actually done in Breckenridge. Here you can see Main Street Breckenridge, and the hotel scenes were filmed at the Stanley Hotel near Estes Park, which famously inspired Stephen King's The Shining. The ski scenes, those were shot at Copper Mountain Resort. Here you can spot I-70 winding below. Next we have The Lone Ranger starring Johnny Depp. The scenes featuring the silver mine were filmed near the town of Creede along Bachelor Loop Drive. Here you can see those impressive mine ruins in the background. Under Siege 2 features thrilling train scenes filmed along the railroad near the Colorado River. One iconic moment, when they enter the dark territory, takes place near the ghost town of Gilman, specifically at the abandoned Eagle Mine. While you can catch glimpses of these ruins from the Eagle River, be cautious. This area is private property and can be dangerous. In Mr. and Mrs. Smith, there's a quick scene filmed in Glenwood Canyon, right off of I-70, where the girls go rock climbing. Quentin Tarantino's The Hateful Eight was primarily filmed in the Telluride area, showcasing the breathtaking ranches and open lands. Keep an eye out for the iconic Mount Wilson in the opening shots. You might be surprised to learn that the original Independence Day filmed many interior scenes at Peterson Air Force Base in Colorado Springs. The Prestige, featuring Christian Bale, has some memorable scenes in Colorado Springs, but more notably, Tesla's mansion was filmed in Telluride. What you see in the film is actually a generator plant perched on top of Bridal Veil Falls. In Furious 7, some of the adrenaline-pumping racing scenes were shot on Pikes Peak, where you can see the crew speeding up this famous 14er. Thelma and Louise also features iconic shots in Colorado, including scenes at the Bedrock General Store. The town of Bedrock is so small that this is the only store. Nearby Gateway also was used for some scenes. In National Lampoon's Vacation, you can spot the famous station wagon driving over Wolf Creek Pass in between Pagosa Springs and South Fork. Some scenes were also filmed at the cabin resorts right off of the pass. In the Netflix film The Ballad of Buster Scruggs, the Prospector short was filmed near Telluride, although I'm not able to pin down the exact location. You may not have heard of Cannibal the Musical. Created by the minds behind South Park in their college years, this cult classic was filmed in Colorado.
That's why a group of us are going to Breckenridge today.
Breckenridge? In Colorado territory?
And is based upon the true story of the Colorado cannibal.
This is the weirdest Indian tribe I've ever seen.
Before we wrap up with the last three, let's highlight a few runner-ups. The Ranch with Ashton Kutcher is set in southwest Colorado, and even though most of the scenes were filmed on set, you can see the intro was shot in Ouray, Colorado. Identity Thief and Blades of Glory were filmed in Denver, with Blades of Glory featuring scenes at the Ball Arena. Interestingly, Die Hard 2 was supposed to be filmed at the old Stapleton Airport, but due to heavy snow, they had to relocate. Also, if you enjoy Colorado, be sure to subscribe, as I make videos exclusively about Colorado and what to see or do in this great state. Now let's get back to it. Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade filmed a significant portion of its intro around Pagosa Springs, Antonito, and Alamosa in southern Colorado. The train scenes utilize the Cumbres and Tolic Scenic Railroad, which you can still ride today, and check out the water tower they built for the scene. You can even stay at Indiana Jones' childhood home in Antonito, now a themed Airbnb. Christmas Vacation also featured memorable scenes filmed in Colorado, particularly around Breckenridge. Much of the driving to hunt for the perfect Christmas tree was done north of Silverthorne on Highway 9, and the iconic jump scene was filmed on the gravel road off Breckenridge. The sledding scenes were shot near Breckenridge Resort, and the Walmart scenes, both inside and out, were filmed at the Frisco Walmart.
You serious, Clark?
Just look for the same address, although a newer sign. Finally, we have True Grit, starring John Wayne. Most of this classic was filmed around the town of Ridgway in southwest Colorado. You can spot the ranch from the beginning and the end on Last Dollar Road between Ridgway and Telluride. It is on private property, but you can see it from the road. The final shootout,
Where'd you let me?
I call that bold talk for a one-eyed fat man.
took place in a stunning area called Deb's Meadow, just outside of Ridgway on Owl Creek Pass. And that wraps up our list of the top 15 iconic movies filmed in the great state of Colorado. If you want to learn more about Colorado's hidden gems, be sure to check out my channel and subscribe. Thank you for joining me on this cinematic journey through Colorado.